Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. This week we are going to be taking a look at chili con carne. Now for this recipe we are going to be making our own chili seasoning, which, to be fair, gives me just a good reason to break out my spice box. You could always use a pre-made seasoning pack, but that is not what we are about here. And this way you have more control over your final product. For the spice mix you're going to need 4 teaspoons of paprika powder, 5 teaspoons of cumin powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I've just mixed mine both together here. 2 teaspoons of oregano, and for the heat, 1 to 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. I'm going for 2. Also, as a note, make sure you can get the spoon out of the jar once it's in, or you're going to end up throwing half of your paprika all over the counter. Very smooth of me to do that. Now simply mix all of the spices together. I did mine in a spice grinder just to make sure everything was fully mixed together and everything was nice and fine. Now once you've got the spice mix ready, the other ingredients you will need for this recipe is 1 sliced bell pepper, 1 diced onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 400 grams of chopped tomatoes, a 400 gram can of kidney beans, 500 grams of beef mince, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste or tomato puree, salt and pepper to taste, and to serve some white rice, and optionally you can do some corn chips on the side. Start by heating some oil in a large pan and add your garlic and onion. Now you want to cook this for around 1 minute and then add in your bell pepper. And then just keep this cooking until the onion becomes nice and translucent. Next, add in your beef and cook this until browned. Now you may need to use a cooking utensil of your choice to break up the mince a little bit. This will just help keep it lump free and get a nice even distribution and browning of the mince. Now this is where the path of our journey splits. You have a choice to either make a long time cook or a quick cook. Now with a long time cook, that is going to give the flavours more time to develop, and if you just want a quick chili, then you just get a quick chili. Now you want to add in your spice mix and the rest of the ingredients, and depending how long you want to cook it for, some water. Now if you want a short cook, you're going to need to add half a cup or around 120 ml of water. This cooking time is around about 20 minutes. Or for a longer cook, you want to add around 1.5 cups of water or 360 ml, and this can cook for up to 2 hours. Now also, if you are doing the longer cook method, you can optionally cook this in a slow cooker and just let it do its thing. Now if you are doing the quick cook, you just want to put this on a medium heat and leave the lid off of the pan, and the chili should just be left on a steady but gentle bubble. Now if you're doing the long cook, you want to leave this on a lower heat, leaving the lid on, and it should have a slower bubble than the quick cook. And you want to remember to stir this every 15 to 20 minutes. Now, before serving, you want to taste for seasoning, add some salt and pepper to taste if it is required. And simply to serve, add some rice to a bowl, preferably cooked rice, otherwise it's going to be extremely crunchy. And then spoon some of the chili over the top. Now, optionally, you can top with cheese or some sour cream, and additionally the corn chips on the side, and then simply dig in. Now there are many chili recipes out there, but this is my basic go-to chili recipe. It is simple and can be quick to make. Now in the future I may revisit chili, as this year I am growing a lot of chilies again and I look forward to using those in multiple dishes. And also I am going to be growing some different varieties of tomato, so it would be interesting to see if I can actually make a chili from complete scratch homegrown produce, apart from the beef, because I don't think I'm going to be allowed to keep a cow in the back garden. That wraps up this week's episode of chili con carne from scratch. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, let me know down below. Anyway, Arthur's had a few things to say about today's episode, and I will catch you all again next week. You will...